Video number 3. Congratulations for continuing to show up for yourself. I know what a big deal this is in the midst of our busy, overscheduled, jam-packed lives. Again, I'm Molly Mahar. I'm the founder of Stratejoy, and I support women as they reconnect to themselves, refocus their efforts, and yes, reclaim, big drum roll, their lives. And you are joining me for this Reclaimed Woman mini retreat. So, you know the drill by now. Pen, paper, and let's talk about ritual. Ritual can mean so many things, and I understand that for some of us it may have a negative connotation, whether that's through a religious piece or it seems very magical and witchy. I get it. But when I'm talking about ritual, I'm talking about intentional connection. Things that you do to go inside in a deliberate, magical, divine way so that you can rev up your connection with yourself, so you can rev up your connection with your loved ones, and so that you can rev up the connection to whatever higher power it is you believe in. That literally might be nothing, right? Then you can call on your wise inner self. You can call on your intuition. It could be God. It could be a traditional religious version of higher power. It could fall somewhere in between, whether that's the universe, that's what I like to call on, or goddess, or the divine, the beloved, whatever it is that fuels the belief that there is something beyond you, me, humans, talking about our coffee and our children and our next vacation schedule, right? And I think this is the piece that we can let fall to the bottom of our priority schedule when there's real life to handle, adulting to be done. But I am here to tell you, it can be really simple and small. You can imbue your daily routines with the magic of ritual, right? It's about intention. So I think I'm going to start by reading the essay. It's a short one this time. And then we're going to go into the journal prompts that lets you look at, where do I already have rituals? Or maybe I have routines or habits that could be ramped up and taken a little bit more with some sacredness or magic that could turn them into a ritual that fuels connection. So let me start here. Ritual. Actually, you know what? Let's do a little ritual. Let's take a deep breath. Breathing is one of the most amazing tools to access our bodies, ourselves, our slowness. Give me a few more. And then, you know, if you ever go to yoga class, a lot of the teachers will ask you to set an intention. I have a very special way I like to do this. And yes, this is one of my personal rituals. It is tiny, it is small. I do it at the end of the yoga class. I do it when I am grounding myself to begin my day. So whatever your intention may be, I've been operating a lot with trust, self-trust, hope these days. So I'll take my hands and I can do whatever is comfortable, but grab an intention for you, for your day, for these next 10 minutes. And I say to myself, may my thoughts be full of trust. May my words be full of trust. May my heart be full of trust. So set yours. May my thoughts be full of. May my words be full of. And may my heart be full of. Perfect. Disconnection is a lonely feeling to wake up to each morning, my love. It leaves you unmoored, full of doubt, and unsure. It may be disconnection from yourself, from your loved ones, from the greater world. It could look like disconnection from natural rhythms, from the possibility of magic, from the warmth of another human, from a higher power, from your own body. You may not even recognize that it's disconnection that is keeping you so overwhelmed and overbooked. That it's disconnection keeping you distracted and spinning your wheels and unable to say a full-hearted yes to your life. That it's disconnection that makes you doubt your intuition, doubt your capability to affect change, to doubt your own desires. So what do? You reconnect. You use the practice of ritual to belong to yourself and belong to the world. Ritual is sacred connection. Ritual is imbuing daily routines with magic and reverence. Ritual is accessing divinity through meditation, prayer, chanting, singing, dancing, lighting a candle, making an offering, honoring your elders, pulling a card, fixing a cup of tea, receiving communion, watching the sunrise, holding a hand. Ritual is creating containers of devotion to yourself, your loved ones, and your higher power. Ritual is dedicating precious resources, time, energy, and attention to your inner experience of being a human in this grand and unknown world. Ritual is honoring the depths of your life, not just the surface. It's paying attention to your spirituality through the lens of connection with the tools of beauty and intention and slowness. It's the reminder that there is more than the to-do list, more than the paycheck, more than the new kitchen counters, more than the next vacation, more than the latest episode. Ritual reminds you you are divine, that you're connected to something greater than yourself, that you can feel held by the fabric of the world in any ordinary moment, that you have access to love, support, and belonging in every breath and every day. And honey, this is all for you. Wherever you are, whatever you believe. This deep and lovely connection is yours. This permission to explore and create rituals is yours. This contentment, this soulfulness, this belonging, this magic, it is yours. Ritual is our month in reclamation where we talk about religion, we talk about spirituality, we talk about magic. We talk about what it looks like to become a believer or stop believing or create our own hodgepodge of beliefs. But for the purpose of this mini retreat, I really want you to think about this video as being a reminder to have some deliberate connection. So the first prompt I want you to ask yourself is, what do I do to connect with myself? What might I want to do to connect with myself? So both what do you already do and what have you been dying to try or explore or bring into your daily routine? Pause me, reflect. Good. Next one is, what do I do to connect with my loved ones? Right? How do you make sure you are emotionally connected to your partner or your kids or your parents or your friends? Are there rituals, routines, things that you do? And then what are you craving in honoring connection with your loved ones? So what do you do and what are you craving? My light just fell over. It's okay, we're gonna roll. Last prompt. What do you do that brings you connection with a higher power? Again, however you define this. And if it's nothing, I would say your intuition or your wise inner self. What do you do to connect with your higher power? And same second piece, what are you craving in that connection? Good. I will say on the connection with yourself, just watching these 5 videos and taking time to journal and reflect is a beautiful bow to self-connection. And we all know that I love writing, but I want to give a little shout out. This is the reclamation book for this year. And whatever your version of this is, people have passion planners, they have liturgical calendars, whatever. This is my version. This is what my people get to do. We do a daily page. Maybe you do morning pages, Julia Cameron's morning page. But this is a ritual that is very sacred to me. I ask about my gratitude. I ask about my focus. I ask my head space, like what's filling my brain, and I ask about my heart space, what feels true in my heart. This is my favorite prompt, and this is the one I really wanted to share with you. Today I am choosing to believe, because every day is a day to begin again. It's a day to try on a new, braver, more whatever you're craving, streamlined, spacious, spirited version of yourself. So you get to write that. Today I am choosing to believe. And then I like to honor a value every day. So today I'm honoring blank by blank. What am I honoring and how? And then for this particular course, I always offer a daily prompt that is about the month topic we are on. So that's the last little hint I wanted to leave you with. If you are at a loss of where to start developing a ritual, 5-10 minutes of quiet time, or it's rarely quiet in my house with the kids, so I like to listen to music. I put my little earbuds in and put my favorite Spotify playlist on, the coffee one or my meditation one, and I sit on the kitchen counter and I connect with myself. Take some deep breaths, set my intention, remind myself what I'm choosing to believe and what my focus is for the day and all the things that I am grateful for. And that is a moment of beauty and of magic and of reminding myself that knowing what's going on with me is so important to my own joy, to my own happiness, to my own sense of meaning in this lifetime. So think, journal, connect, and I will see you again tomorrow for the next video. If you want to spend 10 months with me, having these kind of conversations, creating some beautiful ritual of self-connection and reclamation, the link is below. We start on January 29th, so there is no time to waste. Read through, send me an email if you have questions, ask me on social media, and make a decision. I would love to see you on our Facebook group.